the Lucian one. Okay.
The ribbon I thought was actually locked in. That was quick. But it is the Wukong in the end. So Langx running back to how he facilitates. And TheShy on Lucian. Now, we saw this out of V5 BuBu a couple of times in playoffs already. TheShy has been spamming the hell out of this in solo queue as usual. So it'll be interesting to see if he can get ahead. And if Ning pass top or bottom.
This is a super difficult matchup in a 1v1 for Langx. So basically, the Lucian has so much ability to trade on you aggressively through the lane. And even when you go for these trades, you've got that relentless pursuit to follow on and then deal more damage as Langx is trying to escape. So I need to see more impact coming from LGD towards this top side to then set up these kills onto TheShy, which should be super easy, where you've got these stun cards to lock them down.
Back to I was predicting that I was going to see the Kalista top, but still technically right. Seeing an 80 carry in the top lane for TheShy. Bringing out the guns now here in Game 2 after what was a 24-minute defeat. LGD were on their toes in that first game. Peanut destroyed Ning, launching a bigger impact. Xiye was huge on this Twisted Fate, and the bottom lane scaled their way into such a perfect position with Kramer and Mark. Every role played better, and IG were outclassed. Running into Game 2, LGD trying to replicate, bringing in the Wukong as a change, but all round want to poke them down. We're going to see if LGD can keep this ball rolling, move it to match point, or if IG have something to say with their change in draft in our quarterfinal, where all guts are on the line. Invictus Gaming versus Laogandir. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Summoner's Rift. Game 2. That
is a music box to get us going.
Yes, it is. I believe that is the Sona skin. It's good to be back. And after what we saw in Game 1, how quick it was, I'm ready for blood again. I know that the audience saw Game 1 and thought, get us into this one, because we have a Lucian top from TheShy. And Rookie has switched to his Azir.
I, once again, though, favor this LGD composition if we're just looking straight up at the draft. I think when you look at IG's composition, it is definitely one that needs to start snowballing early, both in topside for TheShy and also through Puff in this bottom lane. Otherwise, you run the risk when we get to these mid-game fights of LGD having multiple engage options where they can flank super easily with xiye, teleport, flanks coming through from Langx, and even Mark Hail Marying these long solar flares. So overall, LGD should find lots of ways to engage onto IG. And not even just that. Look at the poke that's on LGD as well. They just outrange IG when it comes to these poke battles.
It's kind of amazing because we're seeing this once again. And you know what? We talked about how the TF would influence a solo lane, or sorry, a side lane in game number 1. This time around, it does feel like it's built more to dismay getting TheShy ahead on this Lucian, to stopping Ning from pathing up here and being that counteractive force.
Level 2 gank from Peanut towards this mid lane, though. They want to make sure that Rookie, who has opted for Comet, wants to abuse the lane, doesn't get that chance.
Flash going to be burned? No. Hits him in the end, but Shield absorbs it and nicely avoided with a Javelin Toss combined.
Nice job from Rookie as well, because usually on Azir you will level your Q second. You have to level your W first. Actually goes for the E to get out of that, so nice timing on Rookie to mix up the build path there a little to get out. Either way, though, we already know what the story of this game is. Everyone's going to be dogpiling this mid to try and get an advantage on both sides.
Rookie wants to make sure that xiye doesn't get out of it, though, because you can see already the poke coming through feels quite nice. As top side, a similar situation with TheShy. Bullying Langx with this PTA Lucian, as expected, as you mentioned in our pick ban.
It doesn't get much better. You will need intervention from both Peanut and xiye, but once again, the LGD composition is set up to try and play through this top side. 3-man dives are going to be so strong, especially against someone as squishy as TheShy.
And we also talked about the composition of IG, but I want to add another layer because it does feel like Baolan's going to be really crucial in these fights, right? When you have such a squishier style composition of IG, it can all go wrong with a single misclick of a button.
Yeah, the IG composition is trying to set up for at least play at range, try and have some disengage through Ning, through Rookie, the stuns from Baolan. The problem is the correct timing to find those opportunities.
We're going to see the dazzle come through, avoided by Kramer. Baolan's very low, might have to flash away. Matched though by Kramer, Ignite ticking down. First blood achieved by LGD once again.
A duo lane kill as well for Kramer and Mark. stepping up massively against IG. And we talked about already, you do get a lot of aggression from Baolan in that bottom side, but oftentimes it ends up biting them. It's really biting down hard in this game.
He tried to get that dazzle, but Kramer didn't go into it. And immediately with first blood, even though going to mark, is LGD with a gold lead in game 2 once again. And you can see absorbing the wave was Kramer. He'll now be able to back safely too. While Rookie just says, whatever, I'm going to keep sticking around through Peanut, who's trying to shove me.
And I love these calls from Peanut as well. Although that was a solo kill coming through from Kramer and Mark on the bottom side, Peanut, at the at least beginning of both these games, has played around this bottom half of the map, making sure that he can set up Kramer and Mark. They're in good shape, which means that you can't actually have Ning plays heavily through Puff and Baolan as you'd like. And then LGD, off of the one kill, are in a better spot, and then when they start to play through top side, LGD are fine.
Well, TheShy TP through mid, so this might work out unless he dies here. His Ning has gone too far in for the invade. Now 1 versus 3. This Lucian is about to get hammered down. Peanut again, over the wall flashes, and xiye picks up the kill. 3 quick for LGD in game number 2, while the dazzle through mid will force a flash from Mark. Gold card onto Rookie. He doesn't have enough mana to follow this up, and LGD once again smack down IG in quick succession.
Peanut's early game jungling is insane, and especially with how well Mark has been playing in these early games as well, getting out of the bottom lane, unlocking himself to gank mid. Rookie cannot get control of this mid lane matchup.
And you know what? TheShy TP'd mid. So he loses out on so much with Langx pushing up, but we'll see it again. TP burns in Fog of War.
And xiye just comes off a base, has that Nimbus cloak, but thanks to that teleport is able to run on in here, and you've got nowhere to go. I don't even understand what IG are trying to go for here, especially when you look at where the wave was positioned in top lane. Langx had actually got that pushing into TheShy. They could have gone for a gank on that top lane. Instead, overgreed, tried to make the play towards the Raptors, and get caught out for it.
Invictus Gaming falling short once again. Almost a 2,000 goal lead at 5 minutes into the game. Rookie luckily has TP to catch the rest of this wave, but xiye will have the CS and the kills to go with it, with Boots of Swiftness and Corrupting Potion just picked up. A couple more components there as well, but look at TheShy in top. He had such a big lead before. Now it's only going to be 3-4 CS, as Langx also got to shove the wave in, do a bit of damage to the turret. Meanwhile, he was gone.
TheShy's in an awkward spot now, though, because you have level 6 hit from xiye. Ning did not come up to try and escort this wave in.
Yep.
So TheShy, you can see it now, has to play so far back for fear that xiye can move up here alongside Peanut and make the play towards him.
And Ning is on a ward. On the bottom side, Raptors. Peanut knows he's here and knows that he'll be in the bottom side first. As Puff is too far forward in the lane. Then it's played again. The dazzle only hits Mark, but Ignite down. Flash burn. Peanut in once more. Auto attack galore. They're trying to poke him down as Baolan defends. Dodges from the javelin toss. They can't kill Puff and Baolan, but once more IG getting pressured out.
It's just about sending them back. It's about getting pressure for Kramer and Mark at these early stages and not allowing Ning to have any sort of impact. On Lee Sin, you need to be ganking early. The problem is with Peanut again on this Nidalee, fast clearing through the jungle, getting towards these lanes faster, and using that tempo advantage so well for LGD.
Better jungler wins at this point so far in the series, as Peanut's going to start up this dragon. Control ward to the back of the pit, not spotted out. And Ning, meanwhile, just has to clear his camps and look for an avenue to get the ball rolling for IG in this second game.
And look at LGD as well. They're reacting so well to any counterplay that can come through from IG. xiye just moved up towards his own red, warded that to see if they can spot out Ning going for that play. Now they have enough time to back. They can move over towards this Rift Herald as well, and even look for us to set up through the Destiny play that we've been harping on about to try and kill TheShy before they go for it.
Oh, we didn't notice something while we're looking up towards the top side. TheShy is up there. Destiny's being used, but it's stopped by Rookie with the Emperor's Divide. That means it's 1 versus 1, but Langx, bit of damage comes down himself. Corrupting Potion to be used, 2 of them in fact. Langx might have kill threat though, so Ning has to protect him.
Very good job from Rookie. TheShy would have gone down in that play.
Oh, yeah.
We just talked about how that timing window was set up for LGD to go towards Rift Herald as well. Rookie, again, the MVP player for IG, saving them when the fires are starting to turn off.
But they're going to need more than that. Good to stop it now. Emperor's Divide's going to be down, but TheShy has to go leave lane and walk back. And he's down in CS. Langx has been in a very happy place in this matchup, considering now he has 6, considering that he went through the hardest phases because TheShy teleported mid and died alongside Ning. So IG needs something here as Mark starts to roam around and tries to build more for LGD.
they are moving up towards this Rift Herald. You can see the push has already come through on that bot side from Kramer, so he's got it back to get that pickaxe to begin with. But he will need to move down towards this bottom side to counteract on Puck's push on the bottom lane.
3 people through mid. Baolan, level 5 versus Mark, level 4. Poke down from Rookie, who's got blue buff, so low mana won't be a problem for long. As Ping's going down towards that Herald while TheShy is shoving out this lane. Langx not here yet.
LGD still got this though.
Yep.
And I'm kind of surprised. IG, if you look at the ultimates that are available right now, you've actually got far more ones that are impactful on IG's side, especially as Langx uses ultimate on that dive in top lane. xiye doesn't have it as well. There could have been a play from IG, but looks like they're a little bit late to the party.
Well, TheShy's walking down, contesting with Peanut, who wants to walk in for the Herald. He's going to take the light... Okay, never mind. I was going to, lightsaber. Piercing light is the word I was looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies.
A gun that shoots lightsabers would be so OP.
Oh,
you
man.
can't have that in League of Legends. Come on.
I just want to point out there, if someone hasn't Googled real-life lightsabers, then they're probably not a Star Wars fan. It's not real, by the way. Not yet.
One day.
One day,
in a galaxy
we'll see.
far, far away.
Yeah.
But either way, LGD, coming back into this game, are primed to be in such a good spot. Especially when you look at Peanut, who's managed to get this Rift Herald. If you are playing a composition that revolves around xiye having control of side lanes to then come in and work as a pick opportunity, getting these side lane structures down is fantastic, and especially when you can start to funnel that gold into the likes of Langx or into Kramer and get them rolling. I expected more so to go towards Langx though, just to try and accelerate this monkey towards the Triforce.
Monkey's already got a Sheen. 10 CS up right now while TheShy's pushing in. Ning finally around this top side as Langx dives on in. TheShy walking out between lanes as Ning's going to be spotted out now. Culling flies on down, minion wave blocks at half health though, with turret plating still available. Okay, he's running on in. Ning's there. Cyclone as well. Waiting for the Sonic Wave into the Dragon's Rage. Peanut's flying in as well. Two-shot barrage goes down. TheShy flashes away but can't kill Langx. Sonic Wave into Destiny topside and again! Rookie interrupts. There is no xiye. Dragon's Rage hits only the clone. And Ning has dissuaded for now.
xiye's here anyway. Doesn't have that flash though.
Peanut wants to jump on in. This is a Runic Echoes jungle. TheShy dodges away his heal, gets a gold card down TheShy. Needs to drop some damage down, but is unable to as Ning. Can't get the kill. It's Rookie who shores that up, but a double kill for Peanut while Baolan flies into the top side with Mark. Another winning trade for LGD.
LGD are playing these early games so damn well, and IG are left wondering what the hell is happening. xiye, yes, you get the cancel on his Destiny, but Rookie has to take the long way round to follow up towards his top side, which means xiye gets there first, pops over that heal with the Unsealed Spellbook as well to get that little bit of a speed boost to get into lane, and LGD are able to set up that play.
And remember, every time Rookie has to use that ultimate. So even though it's big to stop the Destiny, he's without an ultimate for the rest of the fight. He picks up the kill, the only kill for IG in this second game. And LGD with 2 more move to that 2k gold lead. And they got Herald with turret plating available to give to these two.
And they're going to be able to take this no problem whatsoever. Although IG will be here to at least take down this Rift Herald.
There we go. Dazzle though with the flash onto the gold card. TF xiye gets exhausted down. Fate's Call. IG are all inning, but it misses here with the Solar Flare laid down as well by Mark. Here comes the Cosmic Radiance onto 4. They want to dive xiye. There's a lot of rend available. Puff gets the first Ning, flashes out after not having the Dragon's Rage. He was moments off the cooldown, but IG with 1 more in the face of Dragon spawning.
And IG can turn towards that dragon right now. xiye tried to get that stun off, tried to save his life, but wasn't quite able to do so. And IG do a good job of Baolan's flash to set up for that play.
Dragon going down will spawn either the Infernal Soul or the Cloud Soul, but LGD don't care about that. Instead, they might want to fight. Instead, walking into River. Okay, Cloud Soul here for this game, and IG actually have an objective on the board.
The big thing here, though, for LGD is that what they want to start doing is playing more heavily through this top side once again. This is the point in time for Langx where this matchup is going to start swinging in his favor, especially when he gets access to that second point in his ultimate. He has those Ninja Tab already done. The Sheen, he'll have that Phage off of his next back as well. It becomes very difficult for TheShy to try and keep his distance against this Wukong, especially when you go for these trades. That Cyclone being able to interrupt that culling is super important.
And you're a Lucian top who didn't get any turret plating too. So we talk about item discrepancy and how hard it'll be. It's not like it'll get easier, right? It's not like Langx will ever get any squishier. For TheShy, he's struggled so far. He's tried to draw attention of Rookie and Ning, but good ward set out by LGD, spots Rookie moving up, and Mark constantly on the move alongside Peanut. As Rookie's in a bad place here. Gold card Zen and played, locks him down. Empress Divide good, but Peanut's on the way with Javelin Toss, dodged away from. Really fancy footwork. He had to burn his ulti, but at least he's alive.
That's far better than the alternative. And now
Yes,
xiye moving straight top
diving
side.
towards the Shy, once again lunging at half health, but response TP by Rookie. You're right. It's all on Rookie, it feels like, so far in this series.
Rookie is the man. He always comes out again for IG to try and keep them afloat in these games. And right now, he's working overtime. Even though he doesn't have the mana, it's the pressure from that teleport that's able to dissuade the play from LGD. But we are going back again towards a 2,000 gold lead for LGD.
Yes.
LGD are really starting to come into their own with these items. Kramer has that Manamune working towards that Iceborne Gauntlet. That mid-game spike.
Oi, flash away with the gold card. Peanut's not going to jump on in. Another summoner burnt this time around. Peanut is everywhere this game again.
And that's just because he has these 3 kills, can very quickly clear his jungle, move out onto the map, and Ning is struggling massively to keep up. This is why you don't give Peanut this Nidalee. It is banned all the time against LGD.
At the very least this time around, though, Ning is not 2 levels behind. We consider what we saw in game number 1, which was Peanut was farming much faster. He's getting kills on top of that as well. Ning has just been farming, but you're right, the impact from Peanut is greater. With now an inner turret being threatened away, the culling to clear the way, but blocked away nicely by LGD, means they still have a couple of minions to try and take this down.
This is a smart trade from IG, though, especially when they're on the back foot, using the pressure on bot side to get a tier 2 tower of their own.
Yep.
If they're trading 1-for-1 right now, fantastic.
True.
Especially when xiye, although he started to teeter down towards that bottom side to see if they could pick off TheShy, they don't actually get anything else first.
And we do talk about Kalista needing those 1-2 items, right? How crucial she is with the Renaz Hurricane. We have a bit of a gold graph on the left-hand side of your screen, and Puff is the person who has absorbed the most on IG side. And, you know, we go all the way down the list, and it's Rookie, Ning, then TheShy. The Lucian top is not doing so hot. He's just picked up his Blade of the Ruin King as well, and now a Herald for IG will be added onto the list.
The biggest issue for IG, though, is the way that their composition functions, especially around Puff.
Yep.
Because Puff, as an AD carry, wants to be going in forward, aggressive, short range. He doesn't really have a front line to play towards that.
The chicken in the river. He's just going to sit there. Sorry, Dak.
I don't know. I don't know what
KFC
it's
commercial.
Yeah. Either way, the problem with IG's comp is that they're not set up to enable Puff in any sort of way, and this Kalista just feels off in that composition as a whole, especially when you're looking towards, okay, we want to play at range with Rookie, we want to play at range with TheShy and Culling, we want to maybe look for a couple of picks with Ning, but honestly, it's about disengage for Ning. Like, this is not a composition that Kalista can operate well in.
And we have to remember that for LGD, they've got, you know, a bit of that front line in the Wukong, in the Leona as well. They've got people that can absorb damage from these key makers like TheShy and Puff. As Rookie was heading up towards the top side, I don't believe he sees the recall. Oh no, Lucian was already back, excuse me. As Taric's going to go down to the mid lane, and LGD once again move it back up to 3,000 gold. 17 minutes in, tempo still continuing to fly. And Dagda, another dragon in 25.
It'll go over to LGD. You've got too late of a back on Rookie in that top lane. He's actually realized that now he's just going to go instead and try and solidify that push, especially when he doesn't have TP. IG are just foregoing this.
Javelin toss dodged. Puff is going to be holding back in the mid wave, waiting for them to rotate down. xiye clears out this wave in TheShy, being a bit passive himself. So, what I want to know, okay, the chicken has gone back home, or has been killed. So we can stop worrying about that. But a Cloud Dragon going over to LGD is a really nice dragon. Especially when you can stack up 3 of them. You have a There's so many ults on this team. Are going to feel great.
Especially that Destiny. Just having access to it more often makes it so difficult for IG to try and operate. And when you've got so many squishy members here, any champion is a go when you look at LGD.
I'm waiting for that next fight. I can't wait because we've got Baron coming up in a minute 50 and IG still grouping up to try and make these picks. Ning, remember, has that Rift Herald and he's got a lot of turrets to use it on. Because IG this game have only picked up 2. They push through topside towards the inner. But mid now going to be the port of call with Puff 2 grouping up to try and get some momentum swung in IG's direction.
won't quite be able to kill the turret here. They will need further pressure, but unfortunately, this is the problem with these short-range AD carries. If you do not have a front line that can enable them, they're not going to be able to go in underneath that turret. And now LGD get to go back out onto the map. They've already got a pushing top wave that you can have xiye played through. And the most important part here, LGD's items are really starting to control. Rod of Ages and that Lich Bane there for Fate. Rod of Ages being completed for Peanut as well. They are starting to really stride into their own when we hit this mid-game parity.
The Mirror Mana's massive for Kramer as well. Fully stacked pre-20 minutes is always a good sign. Again, Kramer, that quiet achiever that popped off in the game 1 fight when all was said and done. Always just like that safety net too. TheShy, meanwhile, going to be pushing in this bottom turret. Gets a bit more gold while IG are grouping up around him. She is continuing topside with Puff left alone mid. Just waiting for that wave to come in. The rest of IG are going to be without an AD carry.
They're doing the same thing here, though. IG are just going, right, we're going to group, we're going to play through this side lane, force launching back. We trade tower for tower, which in IG's books is a fantastic trade.
Yeah, but Peanut here through mid is going to be trying to add one extra one. Remember, you've got a 2 AP item on the Nidalee.
Kramer needs the back, though. They need more hands on deck to defend this bottom lane
turret.
turret.
Go for an inhibitor turret. And Puff's now trying to group up around them as well. Mark sends up the shield. True Shot Barrage lines through. Teleport being burned. Stun turret in the middle as xiye goes towards them. Destiny was used as Puff now going to be the target because, again, alone. Goes over the wall with the help of Kalista abilities. Goes with Gold Cup, and the rest of IG are coming in. Fate's Call used onto xiye. Might not connect, but the dazzle there. Kited away so nicely until he gets rendered. A good attempt by xiye, but now IG have 5 versus 4 until TheShy gets taken down. As the Flash Center's played, it's everything coming down with Cosmic Ratings. TheShy not in it though. 4 versus 5. It feels like the advantage for LGD as Baolan manages to sweep away. Kramer's going forward. Puff with the dazzle won't connect the Sonic Wave as well. Baolan is dropping and dead, and Puff kiting his way back as Ning is low and dead too. Puff in the middle, and LGD do it all again.
And they've led them straight to the Baron. You have no opportunity as IG to return this poke. LGD run them down. They run to Baron, and they're running IG to early game.
They're setting up the 2-0 here in this game. Teleport's being burned to the bottom side for Rookie. He doesn't want the Baron still. He wants nothing to do with it. He just wants mid turret to go down. And LGD, as the very common non-favorite, a weird way to pose it from me, they are slamming IG like they are the absolute better team.
This is so well played from LGD. Now, overextension 100% from xiye. Trying to get onto Puff was not the call. Fantastic footwork though to escape though. This was amazing there. But here's the thing. This is why IG's composition just doesn't deal well with LGD. You get these engages that come through, there's the early Cosmic Ratings, but once that's down, Lucian gets kicked out, but you've so much chase potential still. Mark is able to catch up, Kramer providing these slows, they outrange you on LGD's side, so you can't even turn this properly as IG. And this is why I was such a big fan of this LGD composition. It felt like IG really didn't give themselves options.
And they didn't respect picks like the Nidalee again, the Twisted Fate we talked about in draft. IG now down 4,000 gold, and LGD have a Baron to their name, and once more, Kramer has walked into a fight, and it's been a very big deal. He's 2-0-2 and now has some more gold in his back pocket. As Peanut is face checking this one, gets Blade of the Ruin kinged. What do you call that active? Dishonored?
Actually, is it? I think it is, yeah.
No, it's not.
Is it?
No,
I don't know.
Dishonored's just a great game as well.
It is a fantastic.
Let's just say he's been dishonored by the king. But TheShy, not really the king in this game. He's 2 items strong as the Lucian top, but Langx in a much better position to facilitate LGD. As with that 4K gold lead, here comes the push through mid. Baron is going to help this go down, and IG, there's nothing they can do. Back towards their base. And LGD with another.
And now they can back away towards this dragon as well. xiye pushing him with Baron on this bottom side. LGD starting to collapse.
Rookie wants to go on in with the ulti onto Mark, but now he's in between two. Peanut has the damage to lay down the solar flare as well. Big on Rookie, taken by Peanut. No! In the end, he's kicked away. Ning just saved that fight, but Rookie still getting loads of concentrated. He's burning down. xiye comes on in, and it's not in time for Rookie. He drops. Puff dead as well. Ning's out of the fight, and just like that, it sways back as Langx is 1v1 by TheShy, getting life still, but the Wukong winning is not what you'd expect.
And LGD now can crack open this base. They're already got a minion wave on this bottom
They
side.
can end.
At LGD, they're going to go 2-0.
They're going to match point against the former world champions. The underdogs were LGD, not the other way around. And their first time in playoffs in about 4.5 years. LGD is swinging. They're swinging so damn hard. They're sending IG back to 2019 as 2-0 to move to match point.
This is